Hi, I'm JR, Training Manager here at Crutchfield. I'm going to show you the Pioneer DMH-WT5000NEX receiver today because I think it's a great upgrade for your dash. You get a floating 9-inch touchscreen, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, and a serious jump in sound quality. Let's take a look. The 5000NEX fits in a single DIN opening, and instead of mounting flush, the screen kind of floats in the front of your dash. When you install it, you can adjust the screen so that it's angled the way you want it, or move it up or down to avoid blocking any air vents. It's got a 9-inch capacitive touchscreen with 1024 by 600 resolution. That's higher resolution than a lot of factory screens, though not quite enough resolution to call it high definition. It's plenty of resolution to make maps easy to read, to make your album art and other screen items look really nice. The screen's dynamic range might be the unsung hero here. That's basically how it displays color and contrast from light to dark, and this screen does a nice job of it, giving you vibrant colors and punchy contrast so you can see it clearly even in bright daylight. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto look great on the screen, nice and sharp. Once you pair your phone, it'll connect automatically each time you turn on the car. We think CarPlay and Android Auto are the best way to integrate your phone since they take apps relevant to driving and put them right in front of you. We also like how a lot of interaction can be done using your voice, like answering calls and texts. You can also plug your phone in for wired CarPlay or Android Auto, handy on longer trips so you arrive with a fully charged phone. And there's also Bluetooth built in if you prefer. The screen and operation overall is very snappy and responsive. That's thanks to a 64-bit quad-core processor under the hood. That processor helps the 5000NEX boot up right away, and there's no lag while you swipe around. Pioneer has a cool new app called PxLink, which lets you do some really fun stuff. There's a dual screen mode, which lets you use your phone as a second display or even as a remote control. You can customize shortcut keys so that the features that matter to you are easily accessible. You can also use the PxLink app to upload your own images as the screen's wallpaper, which is my favorite thing about it. What really differentiates the 5000NEX from a somewhat crowded field is its sound quality and the tools Pioneer gives you to fine-tune your music. It all starts with the power supply, which is better and more powerful than most head units. Power is so important, not just to make things loud, but to elevate all audio frequencies and provide superior dynamic range across the spectrum. Processing that sound internally is a high-grade DSP or DAC system on a chip. This includes a low-noise preamp section, an audiophile-grade digital-to-analog converter or DAC, and digital signal processing or DSP. The DAC takes digital music and decodes it into analog that your speakers can play, and those little chips are not all created equal. Pioneer uses a high-end chip capable of decoding high-resolution digital music, including FLAC files. So your music's going to sound great without any help. But if you want to kick it up a notch, you'll love the audio controls on the 5000NEX. There's a 13-band EQ complete with useful presets, but you can make your own too, including different volume levels for different curves. You can set crossovers for your speakers, which basically control what frequencies reach each speaker. Those crossovers help make sure that your speakers are only trying to reproduce the portion of music that they were meant to handle. For example, you don't want your door speakers trying to play deep bass that they were not designed to play. You want your subwoofer doing that. Crossovers are a way of sorting an audio signal into different lanes so that each speaker, big or small, spends all of its energy doing what it does best. Time alignment is a feature that we love in car stereos. That's where the system delays sound coming from different speakers so that it all arrives at your ears at the same time. The result is something like listening to a pair of stereo speakers at home, with left and right stereo music spread out in front of you. Balance and fader controls do a rough version of this, but time alignment takes it to a new level. Here's how to do it. Choose your listening position. Get out your tape measure and measure from your head to each speaker, including your sub. Input those distances and that's it. In our experience, it can really help overcome some of the built-in sound problems in various vehicles. Physical connections are found at the rear of the chassis. There's a USB-A input, which we recommend relocating somewhere you can reach it. Pioneer gives you an extension cable in the box, and it's long enough to run it to a center console or a glove box or any other convenient spot. Just hide it under carpeting and trim for a nice clean look. That USB input can do wired CarPlay or Android Auto, play music files from a flash drive, and also charge your phone. You've also got an AV input, 2 camera inputs, and a plug for an optional Sirius XM tuner. And then there are 6-channel RCA audio outputs, which you'll use to send audio to any extra amps and subs you might add. Those RCA outputs deliver a clean 4-volt signal for great sound quality. The Pioneer DMH-WT5000NEX ticks a lot of boxes. What stood out for me was just how fast it operates. There's no long boot up sequence and no lag ever. It's pretty sweet. And it's nice to see Pioneer placing a priority on processing speed. Finicky audiophiles will be happy with its sound too. Just a lot to recommend with this one. And if you want a bigger screen, the Pioneer DMH-WT6000NEX is pretty much the same as the 5000NEX, but with a 10.1-inch screen. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, just get in touch with us.